Some of you have reached out to me to ask if you can grow the fluted pumpkin in containers. The answer is yes, you can. Hello everybody, warm welcome back. YAJE here, super excited to share yet another gardening video with you. I'm especially excited because today is the day that I'm going to transplant my ugu, that's the fluted pumpkin, from where I nursed them into the grow bags over here. Of course, you're going to need a fluted pumpkin or the ugu. These have been hardened off already, which just means that I gradually exposed it to the outdoor conditions because I started the seeds indoors. Gradually, I did that over a period of 7 to 8 days. So it is now absolutely ready to withstand more intense sunlight, UV radiation, wind, and all of that good stuff. If you don't properly harden off your ugu, it might be damaged by the sun or it might be damaged by the wind, just outside weather. So make sure that the ugu that you're planting is properly hardened off if you started the ugu indoors. Then the other thing that you're going to need, of course, the container. And I'm using fabric bags here, known as grow bags, and you can use any container, but I find that these are just super affordable. They have handles, lightweight, I can carry them around, I can move them, whatever. So I use grow bags, and the size that I have here is 5 gallons. If you have bigger grow bags, that is fine, but I'm not going to recommend anything smaller than the 5-gallon grow bag. The fluted pumpkin, your ugu, is like a heavy feeder, so you just want to have a medium where you can have sufficient nutrients. So I filled up my containers with potting mix soil. This one I made myself. I just recycled some old potting mix, added manure, my compost, and then I also added chicken manure. This is chicken manure. I need to mix this in. So chicken manure looks like this. This one is composted. I bought this locally, but they also have it on Amazon. Chicken manure is especially good for planting fluted pumpkin because it has a higher nitrogen content, and the fluted pumpkin, your ugu, especially loves that poultry manure. The one that I have is already composted, so I can add it to the soil right now. But if you already added it like several weeks and mixed it in, the better, just to reduce the chances of burning the ugu, like fertilizer burn. What I'm going to do next now is just really soak up the soil. I'm going to water it in really good before I transplant the fluted pumpkin. So tribe, what I'm doing right now is just mixing in more of that poultry manure, the chicken manure, into my soil, just to make sure I don't end up burning my plants. If your manure is properly composted, it should not burn your plants, but just making sure, mixing everything in. Preparing your soil well is going to determine your success with growing ugu in containers. You have to make sure you have nutrients in the soil so that your ugu can do well. Hey tribe, if this video is adding any value to you, I hope you kindly consider giving the video a thumbs up. It means a lot. And if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please subscribe and turn on notifications to join the family and to encourage me. I do appreciate you a lot. Thank you. Our containers are now ready to take in our ugu. Because I'm working with chicken manure, I'm gonna make sure I wear my gloves. I don't want to touch that soil directly. So I'm gonna put a hole in here about the size of my cup. So that's my ugu. This is always how I transplant. I put my fingers in between like so, loosen it up. It comes out like this. See, the roots were already beginning to form circles. Might want to break it up a little. Okay. Today is April the 4th. It has been 3 days since I transplanted these fluted pumpkins. Just look at how gorgeous they look. They are beginning to find the pallets that I have over here. I'm hoping that they are going to climb along the pallets and then get to the fence, but I'm going to be harvesting them regularly. Just look. These are the ugus that I planted on the 8th of March, and today is the 4th of April, so they're not yet quite 1 month old yet. They germinated in about 2 to 3 weeks. So since germination, maybe it's been a week or two, and this is what we have. I think it's about a foot tall. See, the ugu, these are the eyes of the ugu. These little tendrils, they find surfaces to attach to so that it can climb. It's looking so good. It's looking so good. It's healthy. It's very, very healthy. Look, very healthy.